Welcome back to the Power Apps Component Framework series. In today's episode, we are getting hands on. We will be building our very first PCF control using React. From scaffolding the project to rendering custom text in the browser, we are covering it all. Here's what we will cover today: how to scaffold a React based PCF control, where to write your component logic using JSX, how to receive data from Power Apps, and how to test the component using the test harness. And our goal is simple: we just want to display a dynamic hello and your name message based on Power Apps input. Let's dive in. To begin, we need to scaffold our PCF control using the Power Platform CLI. Here's the command we will use. This command does four things. It creates a new PCF project, uses a field template, which means it will be bound to a single data field, add React as our front-end framework, and install all dependencies automatically. Once you run this, you will have the foundation ready. Now let's explore the files. Let's take a quick look at what this scaffolding gives us. You will see folders like MyFirstComponent and files like helloworld.tsx. This is where your main React component logic lives. Index.ts acts as the entry point, mostly managed by the CLI. Control manifest.input.xml. It defines your properties. This is where Power Apps knows what data to send. Package.json for managing dependencies. For this episode, we will primarily edit just helloworld.tsx and the control manifest.input.xml. Pro tip: keep your focus on .tsx and the manifest to stay productive. Now, if you have seen traditional PCF development, you will know about init, update view, and destroy functions. But here's the magic of using React. The CLI manages the lifecycle behind the scenes. You only need to focus on writing your JSX component, and props like input names are automatically passed from Power Apps. In short, just write React and the framework takes care of the boilerplate. Amazing, right? Let's jump into the code. Inside helloworld.tsx, we define a prop interface, say iHelloWorldProps with a name string. Then we write a functional component using JSX, like this. This line ensures that if a name is passed from Power Apps, we show it. Otherwise, we fall back to the word world. And in index.ts, we do the following changes. It's that simple. Now let's connect this with the manifest. To send values into the component from Power Apps, we define them inside the control manifest.input.xml. Here what it looks like. The name sample property becomes a key that Power Apps will use to bind user input to your control. This flows directly into props.name and shows up inside your component. So yes, all the wiring happens through this simple definition. Now let's run it locally. This is one of the best features of PCF development, local test harness. In your terminal, run the following commands: npm run build and npm start watch. This compiles your project and launches a test harness in your browser. Type something like YouTube and voila, it renders as hello YouTube. No need to deploy to Power Apps, just to preview. How cool is that? Let's give our Hello World component a little flair. You can use simple JSX inline styles like the following. This gives it a polished look without writing any CSS. Remember, keep it simple. You can always go full CSS or Fluent UI later. Let's quickly recap. In this video, you have created a working PCF control with React, connected it to Power Apps using the manifest, used props to display dynamic content, and tested everything live in the browser. That's a solid foundation. You now understand the entire flow from input to JSX output. Coming up next in episode 4, we are going to make this control interactive. That means capturing user input inside the component, sending back values to Power Apps using getOutputs method, and using notify output changed method to push updates. So if you haven't already, hit like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. I will see you in the next video. And until then, happy coding. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, code what you imagine and build what doesn't exist yet.